Well, if you're joining us in reading through the Bible story in 30 days, today's reading is Exodus 12, 37 through 51, and 13, 17 through 22. And if you have not read the passage, please pause this video and read it now. I'd like to take the story of the Passover meal and acquaint it kind of to the ordinance of baptism and the Lord's Supper. The Passover meal, baptism, and the Lord's Supper are designed for those who are part of the community. And there are specific reasons why that rule cannot be violated. First, the Passover meal was a remembrance of what took place to the Israelites in Egypt. It was not a general meal or a celebration for everyone. It was only something for the community that shared in that commonality of experiences. People could be invited to participate in that meal, but they had to make a commitment to be part of that community, to become one with them in the form of male circumcision. This was an act of permanence. After that, they would be forever joined to the group. Well, in similar ways, one must be joined to the Christian community prior to their being able to participate in communion or the Lord's Supper. There must be a commitment made to Christ and to that community in that they are willing to give up everything else to participate in the life of that local church. That commitment should be for life. And even though someone may later deny the reality of that community together, they cannot deny their history. Now, the one thing that joins the Jewish community together is Passover, and underneath that, circumcision. Without the two together, neither event has any meaning. In the same way, joining a local community through baptism and then participation in the Lord's Supper is meaningless if one of those two actions are left out. When we become related to Christ through our personal relationship with Him, our lives should be changed. For most, it will not be a dramatic, instantaneous change, but rather one that occurs over a lifetime. In the history of the church, it has never been acceptable to claim communion with one another or with other believers if you do not take the steps that are prescribed for that communion, that fellowship together. Can one have a relationship with Christ and not participate in the community? Well, the answer is yes, but only if a physical death occurs immediately after that relationship has begun. Salvation is not a particular point in time, at least here on earth. Salvation is a process that while you're alive, you're being changed, and your salvation will be realized when you meet Christ face to face after death.